In the past year, I've tried a lot of new things. It's been super fun and exciting, and a lot of the things that I've tried that I really found that I liked have just made me wonder what else is out there in this world that I haven't yet experienced that I might like this much. So it's really inspired me to know myself, grow myself, and challenge by choice into my own hands. And this fall, I kind of practiced more of being outside my comfort zone when I'm trying new things. So it all started with food. If I didn't like a food that I tried, my taste buds were maybe mad for 30 seconds, and then I could have a different taste in my mouth. So very low stakes opportunity to practice trying new things. I found a lot of snacks and foods that I really enjoy. I like sushi, I like dragon fruit, I like kale. That one surprised me. I like poutine, I like mochi. I did not think that I was gonna like the texture of it, but I did. I like smoothie bowls, I like mangoes, I like fried plantains. Not all things I liked, but I tried them anyways. I did not like papaya, I did not like ramen bowls, I did not like raw salmon, I did not like peppers. Because I was well practiced in trying new things, I wanted to take it to the next level, so I started exploring new places. Started locally, checking out some new hiking trails, but I also explored outside of Vermont. I got to go check out some really cool places in Florida where I got to jet ski, I got to meet some sea lions, and I got to see what a cat cafe was. It's the coolest place on earth. Go check it out. I also explored art. Most times in my math classes, when I'm drawing a diagram up on the board to go with a word problem, I preface it with, I'm a mathematician, not an artist. And it's occurred to me each time it comes out of my mouth that that's not growth mindset. That is not trying new things. Maybe I am an artist and I have yet to give myself the opportunity to explore that. So I started with some coloring books. I had a good time with it. Then I took it to the next level when I visited a friend in a hospital room. The wall was very blank, just like this one. And I wanted to maybe bring a smile to her face by adding color in her room. There was only tissue paper from the gifts she had been given and cardstock paper that somebody brought for her to paint on. I took the tissue paper, I took the cardstock paper, and I made a wall of flowers, and it was something that really did end up brightening her day. And it was just fun to tinker around with the paper and fidget with it until it made something cool. I really enjoyed that creative piece. The next thing I did with the art is I created a fleece tie blanket, and it was something I'd never done before. This is actually inspired by my uncle. One day he brought home a 9-foot roll of polar fleece and decided to start making blankets, hats, scarves, mittens out of it for homeless people who don't have the luxury of having the same warmth that we have by having a roof over our head. So I thought about how I can help him with that project when he brought that to his house. And I learned about how to make these blankets. I had a really fun time with it. I also thought a lot about math. There's so much measurement. I also tried some new tricks to teach my cat. It was really fun. I had a blast with it. It was really cool to observe the animal behavior and how cats are creatures of routine. I kept the same routine that we have every day when I get home, and all I did was I slowly added in new pieces, and that's how we chipped away at doing some new tricks. Even my cat likes trying new things. Check this out. going to new places, checking out art and trying to be creative, teaching my cat tricks. Those are all very low-stake opportunities to try new things. I wanted to put this to the test. So I wanted to tackle my fear of heights. I actually started in the summer. I went to a lot of fairs. I went to a lot of amusement parks. I did a ton of rides that I hated. I don't do heights. It's not something I'm a fan of. After hours and hours and hours of doing just the same ride time and time again, I started to feel less anxious. I started to feel less like I was out of my comfort zone. The giant swings, the pirate ship, the Screaming Eagle ride, all of these different things helped me practice being higher off the ground. I just kept bringing it back to, I've practiced trying new things and I know what it's like to be outside my comfort zone. And I kept thinking about those experiences while I was on those rides. It took hours of being on the same ride over and over again for me to start to feel like I can be up high without feeling as afraid. I practiced being okay with having that moment of discomfort where I didn't like what I was doing. Last weekend, I decided to take a leap of faith. I wanted to put this to the test and see if by practicing being outside of my comfort zone, by repetition of trying new things, is really something that can help you to overcome a fear.
It's a long way down.
I would never have thought that I would be running off the edge of a cliff, but I did.
Now it's your turn. Get outside your comfort zone. Try new things.